Indigenous people, from the Ainu of Japan to the Inuit of the far northern reaches of the Arctic to the Bantu people of South Africa, all have a legacy as important to the modern world as any great power of Europe, Asia, or America. But too often, their stories are marginalized as regional and unimportant to the great sweep of history and world events. Today, the day we celebrate the indigenous people of the world, is a good day to remember that there is really only one history, the history of the world, and there is only one story, the story of all humanity. No single nation and no particular place necessarily dominates history for long. The focus of history may highlight one place and people for a while, but it quickly moves on to another and then another. No matter who or where we are in the world today, the history of the indigenous people of the world helps us to understand our own story because their achievements, deeds, and influence persists in us, in the foods we eat, the government we create, the clothes we wear, and the way we care for this fragile world we've been given. Today is a good day to thank the indigenous people of our own country, the indigenous people of North America, the Native Americans, the people, for their contributions to the world. We thank them for the foods they developed that now feed the world. Over 60% of the food produced in the world today comes from plants originally cultivated by Native Americans. Corn, beans, and squash, the three sisters that grow together to nurture each other and the soil, are only just the beginning of a long list of foods we learn to grow, cook, and eat thanks to Native Americans. We thank the people for teaching us about the medicinal qualities of the plants that grew on this continent, and for teaching us that food truly is medicine. Today is a good day to say thank you to the people for sharing their great law of peace, a system of representational government that was unique in the world at that time. And finally, we want to thank our Native American brothers and sisters for reminding us that we can share our resources because there is more than enough for everyone. Today, on Indigenous Peoples Day, we pause to say thank you. We ask that our eyes and our hearts be open to the wisdom of all the indigenous people of the world.